So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
The action has already started. It's run loose, who's going to get there? James has it in a wide position. Chance for a shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes. That could spell trouble. Totti. Now that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge with the crop. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence. Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And they've got a throw. Ribery. And here's Drogba. Arsenal finding their passes. Well timed, excellent interception. Played out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played into the box.
That's good defensive concentration. Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Now it's Ribery. Oh, he's been caught napping. Davis delivered. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Merino. Davids. Now Van Dijk. And it's James. He's through here. Mikel Merino is onto this. Maldini gets good distance on it. Rummenigge.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's looking wide. Shot could be on. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ribery. Davids. Now James. Saka. Rummenigge. Probing pass.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Davis. And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Totti. Rummenigge. James. Van Dijk. Vardiol. That has not gone well. Turan. Ribéry. Can he get it through? An instinctive delivery.
There will be one
and he's there to clear it. Great vision. Shot, surely! There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Totti. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Davis. Here it is, crossed in.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Maldini. Merino. Ribéry. Davis. Oh, he's found support out wide. Davis. Hangs in a header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Good ball, good take. Chance to deliver. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. What shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Terrific header! Has another go! He's scored! Manchester United are back on level terms. And Dijk duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking for a runner. And that has found him in acres of space. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, easy pickings there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the return pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Davis. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played right into his path. Ribery gets into a good position. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field is number 19, Adriano.
Great chance here from position A1.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
It's a pretty loose pass. Davis made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He has found the way through. That's a good-looking ball. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Neymar. Gets a good foot in there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that was vital. Neymar. And this is Drogba. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a searching pass. Flings in. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's Davis. Stood up well to him there. Nedved.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, important interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved. Manchester United disappointing in the end there.
There will be 3 minutes
urgency.
added time.
And he's being shifted off it. Deep cross. And that has been cleared. Has a look and plays it forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
He can run onto that. Well read, nice interception. And that will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. Saka. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Well-timed, excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his... a header! Ronaldo is flagged offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Cannavaro did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Pass somewhat off target. Guardiola. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Tries to pass it through. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Hullet.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
It's played through for him. Martinelli. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Deep cross. That's a decent clearance. Koundé. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good
Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola. Van Dijk. Guardiola. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's come to nothing. They're back in possession, and Musiala! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Cannavaro. And it's Maldini. Vieira. Van Dijk is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. It's Hullet. Vieira. Cannavaro. Oh, this looks sharp. Totti. Good purposeful running this. Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Cannavaro gets it away. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Musiala. Spread it left. Takes aim and it's a mighty effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. This looks promising. Crosses it in. Thuram clears it away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pirlo. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Hullet stood his ground strongly. And it's Cannavaro. Maldini. Vieira. Charlton finding their passes. Ødegaard. Renan Lodi. Musiala. Koundé. It's a searching pass. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Van Dijk. Now that looks a decent ball. Martinelli. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed.
Here we go again.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Cruyff. And here's Haaland. It's a promising position. Hullet plays it in. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Koundé knocks it into space. Maldini. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Martinelli. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Cruyff. Gullit. He is through here. Oh, smashing header. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Ødegaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get onto this? He's in a great position here. He's got plenty of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's on it, can he get away? He rises! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Charlton are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. Musiala.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And here's Cruyff. Takes the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So, third corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 6.
Martinelli getting this one clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cruyff picks it up out wide. He's got tall. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Number 18.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Substitution on the field.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Charlton are coasting towards victory. And here's Haaland, and here's Cruyff. That is a brilliant interception. Musiala tries to thread one through. Martinelli is wide and looking to get onto this.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 21, Pirlo. Coming on the field, number 11, Bale. Number 17.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nedved. Nedved with the big header. Just needed better contact. Renan Lodi. And it's Van Dijk. And Gvardiol. Koundé. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been intercepted. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, super! He's having a shot! He's scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Substitution.
Nicely weighted ball. Olise. Ball driven towards the far post.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Today, everybody,
Haaland on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to overlook the very talented Musiala, Peter. I mean, when Germany's finest come calling at such a young age and place such faith in him, then you know he's got something special.
Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Renan Lodi. Van Dijk. And Guardiol. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's just beyond his reach. Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro. Vieira.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Totti looking to get on the end of this. A good take and a good... And a chance! And another try! And he's done it! Haaland duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's a sharp pass. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Saka, not the most accurate pass. Totti, can he spark a counter here? That's an imaginative pass. Plenty. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Charlton are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Guardiol. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nedved did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's beaten the last man. Chance for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Haaland certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Renan Lodi. Davids. Musiala. And it's Ribéry. Van Dijk. Almost half an hour in now. Ribéry. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's not an especially good pass, that. Great ball and he's in here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aimed beyond the defence. And they're back on the ball again. Nedved. And here's Haaland. He's in a good position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, again, there's no way through.
Vardiol.
Davids. Now Van Dijk. Renan Lodi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Knocks it into space.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Koundé.
Vardiol.
Distributed tidily. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Charlton go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. Martinelli. Some resolute defending there. What a throw in. And he's had it nicked away. Koundé. Now Davids, and it's Ribéry. Out to the left it goes, lofted in. Now it's Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. Lovely, now then. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Charlton find a position of real strength now.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Clipped into space. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Van Dijk. Renan Lodi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Martinelli. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Ribéry. That has ended up in no man's land. Nedved. Davids. Looking for a runner. Saka gets into a good position. And that has been cleared. Davids. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well read, nice interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Vardiol.
Koundé. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game.
Big header! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Charlton finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Van Dijk. Pull it. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Vieira aims beyond the defence. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Charlton grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And the finish! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Saka. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Nedved. Now it's Cruyff. It's been shipped out wide. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Charlton do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Front-footed pressing going on here. Opts for safety. Davis. Neymar. Musiala.
Such good technique.
He's picked his way through. Pirlo. Nedved. Now it's Haaland.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Saka. That is good alertness. Now it's Saka, and it's Ødegaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pull it. Now it's Haaland. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is... Oh, what a climb! Van Dijk with the clearance. Cruyff. Now it's Haaland. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's an excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van Dijk. And it's Koundé. Saka. Pullet. Charlton are looking to break at pace. Davids. Saka. Saka. Nicely weighted ball. Pullet. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo, looking tidy in possession here. Nedved. Musiala. It's Davis. Ball comes in. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Van Dijk. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Davis. Knocks it into space. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Davis. Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nedved could try cutting inside. Gets his head on it! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Vardiol. Davids. And it's Davis. Musiala. Davis. And it's Neymar. Now Ødegaard. Now it's Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk. Now he's off and running. And it's Musiala. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Saka. Ødegaard. And it's Musiala. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Musiala! He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Neymar. Now it's Musiala. Delivered across.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Threads one in. Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Cruyff. And that's aimed into the middle. Nedved is flagged offside. Davis. And Koundé. Into the last quarter of an hour. That has been cut short. Now it's Cruyff. He can run onto that. And this is Nedved. Now it's Hart. Chance for a shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cross. Now it's Neymar. Nedved. And this is Cruyff. Davis. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. And he cuts out the supply. And he's forced to go back. Charlton are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Short changes him with that pass. Tries to play it through.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 19, Hullet. Number 18.
Can he get it through?
Haaland.
And this is
Coming
Bale.
on the field. Number 5, Rodri. Number 8.
And he's had it
Francesco
nicked away.
Totti. Number 11, Bale. Number 10, Batistuta. Substitutions taking place.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Davis. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Nedved. Vieira.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Batistuta. Bale. And he's in on goal. A header! So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defence.
Oh, smashing header! And it's a goal! Haaland duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Caresses it through. Oh, that was vital. Haaland touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Neymar. Charlton leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And Guardiol turns back here, probably the best option. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guardiol. Bale. Drogba. Drogba has been caught there, it's a foul. Guardiol. Musiala. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Musiala. Now it's Ødegaard. And the shot! It's a goal! Arsenal are level. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Charlton take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rodri gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter.
Oh, what has happened here? He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Koundé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ødegaard has it in a wide position. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Koundé and Guardiol. Van Dijk. Davids. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Drogba. And he's forced to go back. Played towards the other side. Good switch, that. Nedved. And he plays one through. He could be in here. And he shoots! It's there! And he is just ripping it up! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And he whips it in. Played back in. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Could move up a gear here. Van Dijk makes the interception. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rodri, and he's intervened well there. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Just 5 minutes left until the break. Played back in. Maldini. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a threatening ball. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It'll be 3 minutes added time.
Quality ball. Neymar. It's Saka. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, nice touch. Bale's cross. Punched away. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Please use parking provided by
Well,
the
that
club
has
or any
been
other
a
paid parking
goal-blessed half.
facilities in the
It
area.
is 3-1. Here we go again. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Opts for safety. Davis. Now it's Hullet. And he's managed to get free. Now the ball in. Oh, what a climb! The lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Davis. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Buffon with the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Ødegaard hurtling down that right flank. Not the most accurate pass. That's a cute ball. Nedved kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. Looking for a runner. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. That's the keeper's ball. Nedved, and this is Hullet. Ambitious ball here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back into the middle, and this is Hullet. Ball comes, climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids. And it's Musiala. And here's Drogba. Bale. Hullet. Now it's Haaland. And here's Hullet. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Charlton choosing to make the first change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cross into the box. Oh, he got himself into a great position.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Bale gets it away. Charlton perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Charlton have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now that looks a decent ball. Has a look up and drives it forward. Foot in. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Davids. For Olise. Koundé. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Haaland. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Davids. Olise. Now it's Drogba. Picked out brilliant. Big chance! No mistake! And they are right back within touch! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
We have got
Bale.
changes here from both
Number
sides, in
5,
fact.
Rodri.
So, just a consolation,
Number 6,
or is there a way back from
Nedved.
here?
Coming on the field.
And he's forced to go back.
Number 8.
Davis.
Francesco Totti. Number 21.
Davids.
Pirlo.
That's an
Number
imaginative
10,
pass.
Batistuta.
Cruyff.
Substitutions taking place.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Can he get it through? And he's had it nicked away. Batistuta. Kimmich. He's a sharp little ball here. Not too much more here than six. And that is that. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Haaland walking off with the spoils, richly
Please be made
deserved.
aware that smoking is only permitted
Your final
in
thoughts, Jim?
designated areas
I think we
within
just saw a
these
team
grounds.
winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, football certainly runs deep in the Reinders family, but unlike his father or brother, this guy, Tiani Reinders, is someone who can take control of the game from centre midfield. I suspect we're going to see a little bit of...
Goes for a shot! Martinelli. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Reinders. Gabriel. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Ødegaard. Rice. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Saliba. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Merino. Oh, no joy this time. Rodri. Kovacic. Reinders. And he was quick to react. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rodri. And it's Reinders. Now it's Doku. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to cross. A mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
It's a promising position. Martinelli. Can he get it through? It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Ødegaard. Crossed into the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Reinders. Saliba cuts it out. Saka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Foden. Foden. And that was very necessary. And the shot!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Ødegaard. That has been slung wide. Showing good feet. They get a throw-in. Can he get on the end of this? In by Martinelli. Brilliantly cut out. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ødegaard. Short changes him with that pass. Foden. Reinders. Now it's Doku. And this is Kovacic. Played into the box. Oh, there's the clearance. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Saliba. Calafiori. For Martinelli. And it's Marino. Now it's Saka. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's managed to get rid. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Doku. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Ødegaard. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Doku. That ball looks a good one. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Played out towards the right wing.
The attendance for
Almost
this
an hour
match
gone.
was 60,810.
Ødegaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Haaland. And he's certainly onside here. Ball driven towards the far post. That is a brilliant interception. Calafiori. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Marino. And it's Ødegaard. Decent chance! And he hits the net! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Kovacic.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Passes short and sharp. Shot could be on. Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Martinelli, and he cuts out the supply. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Reinders. A heavy challenge.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
This looks... Oh, he's been caught napping! And he gets rid in a hurry. Martinelli. It's a pretty loose pass. He has a look up. Now this could be a chance. Kovacic with the cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Reinders, now it's Foden, and he's gone searching crossfield. Martinelli. That is good alertness. Now it's Haaland, now it's Reinders, now it's Foden. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Marino. And here's Martinelli. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Now it's Doku. Well timed, excellent interception. Calafiori. Still goalless at the moment. Reinders does really well to win the ball there. Over to the left. Foden. He is through here. Flings in across. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Pass is just off target. That has not gone well. That's been cut out, well played. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ødegaard. Rice. Martinelli. Now Ødegaard. Martinelli. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, he's found support out wide. Shot a goal! Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, right place, right time. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Saka. That's a nicely weighted pass. Pings in across. Guardiola tries to clear. That's a cute ball. Now it's Martinelli. Delivers the ball. Driving on and making good progress.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Foden going full steam ahead down the left flank. Ødegaard. Can he get it through? Well, played right into face-to-face with the keeper. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to make it 1-0. And that's a poor pen.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ødegaard. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team.
And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Guardiola. Rodri. Now it's Foden. Reinders.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. That's a decent clearance. Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guardiola opts for safety. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Rodri. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Gabriel. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Calafiori. Saliba. White. Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's a key interception. Guardiola. Now Foden.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
And that is as far as they're going to go. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Now it's Haaland. Played out to the right. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Martinelli. And he's had it nicked away.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ødegaard powering forward here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Haaland. Rodri. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Reinders. Just eases him off the ball. Saka. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Martinelli providing an outlet on that flank. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Doku. Oh, nicely intercepted. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Rice. And it's Marino. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Looking to play him in.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's a promising position. White. Martinelli is herring after that one. That has ended up in no man's land. Out to the left it goes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Doku. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
No way through there.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Matheus Nunes.
Number 23,
it's a sharp little ball here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Number 19, Trossard. Number
Corner
16,
number 2 then.
Norgard. Substitutions taking place.
Gabriel attempts a clearance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Kovacic. Marmoush. And he welcomes it in. And it's made its way. Haaland! He's got a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And that is that. A draw and a highly unpredictable... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And already we're underway here. Oh, this is a great position. And it's McAllister. Played backwards here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And here's McAllister. Knocks it into space. Szoboszlai gets his head on it! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Zubimendi. Martinelli gets into some space. Szoboszlai. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is good alertness. Isak, out to the right. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Isak. And here's Gakpo. Great defending, strong and determined. Saka. Gravenberg kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Gakpo. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's certainly onside here. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Konate has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Gabriel. Martinelli. Zubimendi. Martinelli looking to get on the end of this. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he plays one through. Gabriel makes the interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Out to the left it goes. And it's Ødegaard. Martinelli. Frimpong kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mohamed Salah. Now, what about a counter-attack? To McAllister. Martinelli. And claimed it back swiftly. Ambitious ball here. Gravenberg. Gakpo. McAllister. And the counter is on. Now it's Isak. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now it's Havertz. Can he get onto this? He's found a way through. Hangs one in. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Isak. Szoboszlai. Little pass back. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai ploughing through the middle. Ødegaard.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Spread it left. And here's Gakpo. Pass somewhat off target. Gakpo. Oh, super ball. Szoboszlai! And it's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Liverpool leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Martinelli. Rice. Arsenal finding their passes. Calafiori. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well played. Szoboszlai. And here's Havertz. And here's Saka. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Timber. Time and again they are repelled. And he's forced to go back. Liverpool are still that goal to the good. Now it's Havertz. Nicely spread. Ødegaard. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! He has done it! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. McAllister, and he was quick to react. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gabriel. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That is ended up in no man's land. Rice. Timber. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saka. Now Saliba. Ødegaard. Calafiori. Now it's Saka. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Great vision. And the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. Bullish header! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball.
Martinelli! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Threads one in. Isak. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution
Time then for the first
Arsenal.
substitution of the game.
Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli. Number 36, Zubimendi. Coming on the field, number 20, Madueke. Number
Decent hit from
19,
there.
Trossard. Number 16, Norgard.
Madueke looking for options for movement. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Havertz! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Konate. Now it's Gakpo. And no, that was never going to make it. Robertson. The final 5 minutes. Can he spark a counter here?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Looking for the run. And he shoots! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see...
Up he goes! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance.